guys, welcome to MyAirbags. I'm Eli, and today we're removing the airbag module on this Honda Civic. On this Honda Civic, you're going to need a flashlight, a socket wrench, a T30 bit, and a 10mm. The first step, and the most important step, is to disconnect the battery first. Anytime we work with the airbag system, whether it's the module, the seat belts, airbags, any part of the airbag system at all, we want to disconnect the battery. I'm going to do that right now, and I'm going to go ahead and open the trunk. Oh, this car has a special feature. What you do is say, "Open sesame," and the trunk just pops up. Really cool car, Honda Civic. We're going to come in right here, and here we have the battery, the positive battery cable right here. I'm going to use my 10mm socket wrench, and we're going to go ahead and loosen this up right here. Once you have it loosened up, you can wiggle it out, remove it just like that, and put it far enough to the side where there's no possible way where it will kick back and make contact while we're working on it. We don't want that at all. Negative side, same thing. Loosen it up to a point where you can just wiggle it out and move it all the way to the side. Make sure there's no possible way that can come back in contact while we're working on it. Let's go ahead and move everything out of the way so we can work comfortably. I'm going to unlock the steering wheel, push it out and up. I'm going to move both front seats all the way back. That way we have a nice working area right here. Okay, here's what you need to know. When the car gets into an accident, there's three main things that could be causing the light to be on: the airbags, the airbag computer module, and the seat belts. Any deployed airbags must be replaced with new airbags. You can buy a new airbag module. The problem is they cost up to a few $100s, plus you have to pay a dealership technician to go in and program it to your car. In other words, you have to marry the new unit to your car. Here at MyAirbags.com, we work closely with body shops, collision shops, and salvage rebuilders in all 50 states. Instead of buying a new airbag computer, we can actually reset your original airbag module. In other words, we clear it of all codes. And because it's original to your car, programming is not necessary. Seatbelts also deploy, and they throw trouble code. Instead of buying expensive replacements, you can actually send in your seatbelts along with your module. Our seatbelt techs are licensed and they hold an ATF certification. This means that after your seatbelts are rebuilt, they will work again as designed. They will deploy in another accident event. Right after I remove this airbag module, stick around and we'll take a peek at the seatbelts. If you want to know more, just click on the link in the description below, or just go to MyAirbags.com. The module is located right underneath the center console. We're here on the driver's side. You can see the brake pedal and the acceleration pedal right here. We have this panel right here, and the module is on the other side of this. And we're going to remove that in just a moment. You're going to need your T30. And I have a socket wrench here just to make it easier. Next, we're going to go ahead and just use our fingers to pull up on this very gently. Just pull up. There's a piece here that slides out. Just slide it out. If I move this far back enough, but not too far. If I move it any further than this, there's a little screw right here. If it pops off, that means it's broken. So we don't want to move it much more than this right here. I can see the module very clearly right here. It's plugged in right here in the front, the yellow part, and there's one bolt on this side. That's where you'll need the T30. Now here on the passenger side, we're going to get to it here as well. But before we do that, we want to get this thing right out of the way. It sits underneath and it just pops up. You can give it a little tug from the bottom or from the top, whatever works better. And as you can see, there's just these plastic tabs here, so nothing gets damaged when you remove it. It just pops right off. We'll put that aside. Next, we're gonna come right into here, and I'm gonna just pull gently on it and slide this piece right out. And you don't want to go too far because there's some screws in here that you don't want to break. So just this flap is good enough. And if you get right in there, you'll see that the module is clearly in plain sight. Again, those 2 bolts, and then we have the plug here. And we're gonna go ahead and remove those plugs first. Really important point here, we want to make sure that the car is powered down at this point. The reason for that is if you have this module powered up at any point, whether it's taking it out or installing it, this module is powered on and it's designed to sit just as it is. If it's powered on and you start removing it, it will start moving, and therefore it will think the whole car is moving because it's designed to sit just like this. So do not have the battery powered on and remove the module. It will deploy the airbags and seatbelts, especially the roof airbags. It thinks the module and the car is rolling over. The only time it should be powered up is when it's in its designed position, just like this. Bolt it down first, then plug it in and apply power. Same thing goes with taking it out. We have disconnected the battery, we're gonna unplug it and then take out the module. So we wanna get to the plugs first. I would recommend to remove this air vent. It's pretty simple. You kind of just pull down on it and it connects here as well. And you just can get it right out of the way. But don't forget to put it back once you're done installing the module. Now, before I disconnect the plug, I want to show you first what I'm doing and then I'll do it, because once I'm doing it, you won't be able to see. Push down on this little part right here. That little blue tab, you're gonna push down on it, and simultaneously you wanna then pull on this little blue lever here, right down here. So let's go ahead and push down and pull, just like that. Pull it all the way out, and as you pull the lever, the whole plug will come out as well. Here you can see it a little better. There's that button you wanna pull, and then pull the lever simultaneously. Push down and pull. Now that I have the module unplugged, I'm gonna start by removing these bolts. You're gonna need that T30 bit right here, and I'm gonna put it into this socket right here. So now that I have all the bolts out, the module is free. You can slide it out just like that. This is what the module will look like for 2017, 2018, 2019, and probably 2020 years for Honda Civic. The seatbelts also deploy after an accident. They'll either lock up or they'll have a code. If you get a code where the seatbelts are deployed, you want to go ahead and either replace those. Dealerships, again, cost a couple $100. MyAirbags.com, much cheaper prices using original parts to replace it. And also it comes with a 24-hour turnaround and a warranty, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and just briefly show you how to get to the seatbelts. I'm using a large flathead screwdriver. You can use a flathead bar, whatever is easier. And I'm just gonna get down to this paneling here. The front paneling comes up first, and then we really wanna get to this paneling. So once this is up like this, these tabs pop off. You wanna go ahead and start working this up from the bottom up. So I'm gonna work it with the flathead up, and you will hear the pops. It's just the taps. Now why don't you come hop in the back seat and I'll show you. Just like in the front, we have this center panel tucked away under the back panel here. We're just gonna get in there with a little flathead or flat bar. Lift this up first, then the center panel will be free. So once this is all disconnected, you want to go ahead and remove this bolt right here. It's holding the seatbelt down. And if you come on this side of the panel, this is the seatbelt pretensioner unit. This is what you'll be removing and sending in. Most new cars have a dual stage system, meaning there's 2 parts that deploy. This car has 1 plug. I can see it right here. This is the plug that goes in and connects to the airbag system. It goes to the module as well. The module tells it to deploy, just like the airbags. This part here can be replaced at the dealership for a couple $100. Here at MyAirbags, we can rebuild your original seat belts. Because I see one plug here, that means this is a single stage seat belt. If I had another plug somewhere on the unit, it would mean it's a dual stage seat belt. And if you want to go ahead and send it to myairbags.com, you can remove it. Start by this bolt here, and if you go up, there's another bolt that's holding this piece down up in here. You'll just remove this panel just like I have here. You can remove that, put it in a box with your module, and send it in for a reset and rebuild. MyAirbags.com is where you want to go to get that done. You can put those in a box along with your airbag module, select your year, make, and model, and then add the parts to the cart that you would like to have serviced. Next, just fill out your information, check out. Once you've successfully paid and checked out, you can print out the confirmation barcode and put it right inside the box with your parts. No printer, no problem. You can go ahead and write out your name, address, phone number, and email address, and then just place that information inside the box with your parts. Once we receive the parts here at myairbags.com, we'll process the order, we'll service your parts, we'll ship it out to you within 24 hours. Everything we service comes with a warranty. Hey guys, if you're sitting there with a question in mind, go to myairbags.com and click on help. On there, you can type in a keyword or a question, and most likely the right answer will pop up right for you. If it doesn't, we're always here on the phones. You can email us, chat with us, or you can even just text us. We're always here to help you, myairbags.com. Now's the time to give us a big like, subscribe to our channel. We have more videos just like this. Comment. I really enjoy reading your comments. This is Eli with myairbags.com. Save time and money on your next project.